everybody! So today I'm bringing you another sponsored video from Nordstrom, but this is a little different. There's no fashion show today. So instead of just hauling a bunch of stuff and being like, oh, look what I got, I thought I would haul a bunch of stuff, but also put it on as we chit chat. Some of this I already own. Some of this is brand new that I just bought on a little mad dash to Nordstrom. To get started, I did not actually purchase this because I want to test it out, and this is a reason why I love Nordstrom. They do give you very generous samples, and the sales assistant said this was enough to last me about a week. So this is from the La Mer counter. A lot of you have been asking me to try out their new foundation. I wanted to go with a look that's a little more summer friendly, a little lighter, no fuss makeup look. So this is their skin tint, and I want to give this a good run because this is definitely an investment type purchase. One of the things I like about shopping at Nordstrom is that the people who man the beauty counters very frequently are experts in that particular brand, so they really know their product line. Look at all this product. That's a lot. It's packed. Anyway, I got it in the shade either fair or light. It's very cooling to the touch, so I'm just going to slap that on. It might be a little light because, of course, I decided to start using self-tanner right after I picked this up because it is already warm here. I'm going to use a brush. We'll see. It's very cooling. So, it smells really good. Apparently this has some skincare. Obviously, La Mer is first and foremost a skincare line that also makes a little bit of makeup. This blends really nicely into the skin. If it's a little light, I can definitely warm it up with the bronzer that I'm very excited to show you, and will not be a first impression. I have been using it pretty much nonstop since I picked it up. I know I keep going on about how cooling it feels when you live in a very warm climate like I do in South Texas, when it's, you know, close to 100 degrees for the next 4 months or 5 months running. Cooling is good. Okay, so this is an oldie but a goodie. They carry MAC at Nordstrom, which is nice, and always have my Prep and Prime in Radiant Rose in the corners of my eyes for sure, and then I sweep it a little bit down to brighten. Just gonna pat that in with a beauty blender really quickly. I say this is gonna be a no fuss makeup look, but I mean, I do play with a lot of makeup, so don't let me give you the false impression that there won't be a lot of makeup. There's always a lot of makeup. For under eyes, we're gonna stick with MAC. I wanna try this more as we get into the warmer weather and I get sweatier, especially when I wear sunglasses. I really heat up around here. I wanna try I bought this and have not used this much. It's the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I picked it up, I don't even know what shade it is. I'll list it in the description box. And I heard this holds up very nicely to warm weather, so we're gonna go with that under the eyes. I'm gonna pat that in a little bit. I'm gonna finish this off with my beauty blender. Also not part of the haul, but I've had this for a while and I'm going to get the next shade up because I love this. This is from Clé de Peau. This is an investment piece. It's their concealer, and I have tried a whole bunch of other stick concealers, and yes, it's expensive, but it's just that good. It blends seamlessly into the skin. It covers wonderfully. I'm trying to see if I need a little bit here. Sorry. A little goes a very long way. It has a cult-like following on the internet, and it took me years and years to try it, but I get it. I got the hype. That's about all I'm doing with concealing. I'm not gonna get too perfect with that. It is summertime. So, very cool thing available at Nordstrom. Just picked this up. It's a little gift set, I guess, or a little collection of Laura Mercier powders. It comes with 3 powders. It comes with the Secret Brightening Powder, which I have always wanted and just never got around to getting. It comes with a little translucent powder, which is really nice to have for travel this size. And it comes with their Candlelight mineral illuminating powder, which, spoiler alert, I tried yesterday and it is stunning. And it also comes with this little baby powder puff, which is adorable. So first I'm gonna set under my eyes with the Secret Brightening Powder. Just gonna tap some of that into the lid. I close my eyes for this because I'm wearing contacts and I don't wanna kick up any finely milled dust into my contacts. That would not be good. And then for all over my face, I'm just gonna use the translucent powder. And I'm just smacking it on. Now on to another product that I picked up in my current haul. Look at this packaging. If you saw my most recent Grown-Ups Guide to Bronzers, you would have seen this. I really haven't explored the Charlotte Tilbury line. They recently set up a little kiosk. I don't get the full makeup counter at my local Nordstrom, but they have the whole line online. And, but I did pick this guy up. This is the Film Star Bronze and Glow. I got it in the lighter option in the, I believe it's fair to medium. Yes, fair to medium. And we are going to bronze because actually this La Mer shade is a really good match for my skin, but too good. I want to be a little more warm toned. So I'm just using a big fluffy brush. I will use this. This is a nice mirror, and I will bronze myself up. I really like this bronzer. I have been using this the last few days, pretty much nonstop. It's it just blends really nicely into the skin. It's pretty seamless. If you're fair-skinned and you're looking for a nice, easy bronzer, I'm gonna take it all the way down. Fake that suntan. And this price point would be a lot if you were just buying the bronzer, but you also get the highlighter right there, which I will show you, but I am going to I want a lot going on, so I'm gonna go over that with the Laura Mercier one. But just to show you, take a Sigma fan brush and I'm gonna run it in this highlighting powder. It's really pretty. See that? It's very wearable. For every day, it's not like super subtle. So if you do want a bit of a metallic sheen, you know, it's not over the top crazy, but it's not like Kevyn Aucoin Celestial Powder. I'd say it's somewhere in the middle. Subtlety is not what I'm known for. So I'm gonna show you this Laura Mercier one because it's pretty cool. Look at that. Can you see that? I'm looking in the monitor. I think it's glowing so much it's throwing off the autofocus. I think this would also be gorgeous all over your lids. I love this. Just gonna blend a little bit. Hello, cheekbones and sunshine. Okay, now this I hauled during the Nordstrom anniversary sale. If you watched my LA vlog way back in July, and then it disappeared for a while, and it's back, and it's such a great palette. It's exclusive. Another reason why I like going to the Nordstrom beauty counters, or shopping online, I should say, is because they have a lot of exclusive to Nordstrom products from big brands like Nars. So this is the Nordstrom's Best Cheek Palette from Nars, and you get all those blushes. You get the famous, where is it? It's over here. Laguna bronzer that I've never had before. So while orgasm is all well and good, yes, get the puns out of your way, I actually like Deep Throat a little better. Like, I cannot discuss this palette with a straight face. Deep Throat is the one in the middle there. So I'm just popping that on my cheeks, as you do. Something I used to do, this is very 80s, early 90s, a little bit on the temple. Does anybody remember doing that? Little blush up on the top, just kind of, I don't know, ties the whole thing together and warms up your face a little bit more. Alrighty, we're on to eyeballs. So, Anastasia Brow Wiz. I mean, I've tried so many other options and always end up reaching for my Anastasia Brow Wiz. Nothing special. I just go along the top, go along the bottom, and fill in between. My brows move. Does anyone have brows that just stay where you put them? I'm a little jealous. I'm using my Clinique, I think it's Brow Mousse, Brow Gel, Brow Mascara. It's Clinique, a little tiny brush, just to hold them in place. A brand they carry at Nordstrom that I really don't have much of their products, so I wanted to change that. Can we see that? It's iconic. Chanel. This is one of their, I can't pronounce it, Illusion d'Ombre, if you're American. And I love these. I had one years and years and years ago, Emerve. It was a peachy one. They still make it. But this Goldie guy just screamed my name. Yes, can you see my fingerprints in there? I've been all over this guy. It's great for summer. It's great to just put it all over your lid. A little wash color. You can use your fingers. I've been trying it out with a brush. I've been doing it 2 ways. I just slap it all over the lid. I don't even use primer. I just slap it all over the lid. It's a really odd texture. It's like a moussey, creamy. It's strange. I love it. Anyway, I slap it all over the lid. I don't really care how great a job I do. You can get it a little more pigmented actually if you use your finger, so I may go back in and do that at the end. I'll show you what I have in mind. Another thing I've been doing is doing like a darker, smokier eye and then sticking my finger in and putting a pop of the gold shimmer in the center of my lid. If you had actual olive skin or a suntan going, it would look even better. And my goal is to fake tan that into existence later on this summer. Now, crease color, going back to this guy, taking a Sigma E40 blending brush, using the bronzing powder from the Charlotte Tilbury, and just using that as my contour crease shade. Really bronzy look, putting it into the corner, like so, really easy breezy. I'm gonna take a smaller brush, a little more dense and pointier. It's the E45, also from Sigma. I'm gonna run that same bronzing color underneath the eye. I'm also gonna take that highlight shade and pop it in the inner corner. You could just, carry the gold in there as well. Now I'm gonna curl my lashes and show you one more, well, there's 2 more. I'm gonna show you another thing that I picked up from the haul. I have been shopping at Nordstrom my entire adult life and well into my teenage years. And the first big high-end purchase I made was at the Nordstrom at the Old Orchard Center Mall in Skokie, Illinois, outside Chicago, at the Trish McEvoy counter. I still have some of her brushes that I bought like well over 2 decades ago. So good brushes do last. And I went to the Trish McEvoy counter and I said, all right, tell me what I need. Like, what can I not leave the store without? And he said, how big do you like your lashes? And I said, this big. So the problem that I get in the summer is no matter how great my mascara holds up during the spring and the winter and the fall, in the summer you hit a whole different level of heat and humidity and sweat and just, it's gross, right? Especially when, like I said, you have your sunglasses on, it's almost like a little greenhouse effect going on under there. So the sales associate mentioned that Trish McEvoy has the best tubing mascara. What's cool about tubing mascara, it's a little frightening when you take it off, I will admit, at night. The only way this sucker comes off, not with sweat, not with makeup remover, warm water, like warm, not just body temperature warm, but warm water. Generally speaking, it's pretty much waterproof and sweatproof. And why it's weird when you take it off is because it comes off in tubes. It slides right off each individual lash. So when you look down, it looks like if you look down in the sink, it looks like all of your eyelashes have fallen off because it falls off in tube form into the sink. But trust me, see, they're still here. So I picked this up, the Trish McEvoy Lash Curling Mascara in Jet Black. There is 1 or 2 that are a little less intense, but I told him, no, give me intense. So I like the smaller brush. It's great for underneath. So that is my whole face done. One more thing I picked up, and we're not quite done with the whole face. We have lips left to do. I picked up a gloss that is easily worn all by itself, but I am going to show you how I like to layer to get a little more wear out of a gloss, and so I don't have to fuss with my makeup for that much longer. First things first, Clinique Pop Lip Color in, Melon Pop. Very summery color. Love this color. And then it's the Rouge Allure Gloss, number 15. I think it's pronounced in French, sensible. It's spelled sensible. It's just a really pretty, kind of corally, peachy gloss. There was one shade up from this that was really bright coral, but I just wanted something a little more everyday. So that is my Nordstrom beauty haul / demo, summery, sort of easy, low maintenance look. I mean, for me, this was pretty low key. I hope you enjoyed. There's no eyeliner. I skipped a whole step. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you again to Nordstrom for sponsoring this video. Everything is listed in the description box below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you'd like to see more like this, sponsored or not. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.